Oh, Lenscap, what have you done? Ahoy, salty dogs, and welcome back to StarMade on the Star Squadron survival server. My name is Lenscap, and I'll be your host today. We are at Nathan Sandbox's base here on the station. Here on the server, and yeah, I brought the crossbones out here, and it met an unfortunate, I wouldn't say end, because it's not quite over, but it's basically over for this ship. Note to self, don't bring things you like when you come to visit Nathan. His sector is protected, this sector is, but all the sectors around it are dangerous because he is so close to his home star. So that is definitely a problem. But we are way out here, deep in space, because we met up with Nathan, as well as Jace Machine, that's his ship, and Robin Shield, who appears to have already left, for a game of Monopoly. Roll clip.
I would like to have blue, because that's the only one I can associate with.
May I have red?
Sure.
I'll do green.
So that's yellow.
It's not easy.
For Robin Shield. Okay, so get into a build block. So you see your money here in the at the bottom, and each number has a numpad. So it's a numpad, and you have to calculate the numbers yourself in your head. So if you have to pay 500, you type in 1,000 into the numpad.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm out. No, okay, and then this button right here will move the contraption to the next player. So at the moment, it's the blue player's turn. And up here, you can indicate that you have a free out of jail card. Right here, you press this big button for to get a chest card, and on the other side to get a chance card.
Mm-hmm.
And this button right here, as soon as your color is here, and these modules are not activated, these two, that means you can press these in order to roll. And then in the center, you have to move your player. So when it's your turn, when the lamp is your lamp, and you press this button, then your player will move one space. So if you roll 10, you will have to do this 10 times. Yeah, let's
do
just
it.
try. And,
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, you go first.
Okay, I will go first and roll the dice. And 6. So I'm on this blue field, and I want to see the stats, so I can potentially purchase it for 100. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna activate my lamp. I'm gonna say 1,400 instead of 1,500. And that's it, right? I deactivate the card, so it doesn't interfere with another card that's getting activated. And now that I'm done, I can click the center button here, and then the player red, it's the player red's turn.
Okay.
So you can roll. So I first had it so that it's open and you press it to close it again, but that was just too risky. You would just,
Right. That was 7, right?
Yeah, that's 7. So
Oh, you got a chance!
So you can now press the big button next to the chance card.
Okay, the big button I am pressing.
So yeah, you
Ten.
would get 10 per house and 20 per hotel. But since you have nothing,
Okay.
that doesn't do you anything, yeah.
All right, so I hit the little button to clear that then?
Yes, I implemented an automatic reset. If you hit the next player, it will reset.
I'll just leave it up there then and let your thing do its trick, do its work.
So you will have to press the next player.
All right, I will press the next player button. That's the big button, right?
In the middle.
Yeah.
And now it's the green player's turn, yeah.
Lenscap's turn. All right, so I roll. So I'm on the railroad.
Now you can check the card.
How do I check the card? Oh, push the button?
Push the button, yeah. And then you can see how much you have to pay to purchase it.
I pay
Nathan,
25.
I'm so fucking impressed.
Yeah, this is pretty awesome.
You pay 200.
You pay 200 to purchase it.
Oh, I pay 200? Okay. So, okay, so that
If you
puts
want
me
it.
at...
If you want it.
So that puts me at 1,300?
Yes. Absolutely.
And now it's Robin Shield's turn, so I gotta hit next player, right?
Yes.
And then it resets everything, and it's your turn, Robin Shield. Oh, should I turn off my...
Yeah. Yeah, you should turn it
off
off.
my card. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess with two
Oh yes,
two
now
die.
you have a double, so that means you can roll again after you've done your things.
Ooh, okay.
So you have 6.
So I have 6. I go 6 spaces. It's hard to see when you press the button.
You
just have to get into an angle where you see your player and the button.
Yeah, over here
Yeah,
on the
I
corner
don't
where
have
the
to get
arrow
close to
is.
it. I'm always used to getting close
Ah,
to
yeah,
it.
you don't have it to get close, yeah.
So I'm on the...
Yeah, you're on my card. So
And-
if we activate this, you can see I have nothing on it, so you have to pay me 6.
What? 6?
Yes.
But
So I
doesn't he get to roll again?
Yes, but he still has to do the actions in between.
So I have to.
So
You set your own numbers there, please. I will set mine to 494. Then.
Yes, and I set it to 1406.
For doing math at this time of the day. 9 and
Yeah, sorry that I didn't build in a calculator, but that would definitely have crashed the server.
no.
Okay.
14.
Yeah,
That's
all
right. That's right.
And now you can roll again.
Now I can roll again.
So you have to click the module twice.
Twice?
Yeah, to deactivate and activate
Okay,
the
okay.
roll again, yeah. So you're a visitor in the prison at the moment.
And I can't do anything here. That's nice. So
Okay.
I just
So next player.
lost
Yep.
money.
Nice. So it worked at least for one round. I'm excited, yeah.
So if you guys want to watch the full Monopoly game, or at least highlights of it, there's a link in the description to Nathan's video on his channel. Definitely go check that out. We played for about 3 hours, so he's got the skinny on that. Anyway, this ship is pretty much destroyed. So here, let's zoom out and take a look at the damage. Wow, yeah, this is all sun damage. So man, that's brutal. Our engines seem to be mostly okay. Maybe not. Yeah, you can see definitely we had some trouble. So I figured though, we're basically dead in the water anyway. I don't think the ship even has enough power to support actually going anywhere. Yeah, the thrust dies immediately. We can't even get up to full speed in one go. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna go as fast as we can toward the sun, and and let it finish the job. We'll respawn at the Salty Shipyard, and then we can start on a project for today. While we're headed into this fiery ball of death, I wanted to address one thing that I'm sure you guys have already noticed. Listen to this amazing audio quality we have in my voice today. So I did some fantastic upgrades to my recording setup. What is that? That must be like a turd or something off my ship. A fantastic recording quality of life upgrade. So my microphone, I played with a bunch of new programs. I installed some new things, some new settings there, and got that working much better, as you can tell. But I also adjusted the orientation of my desk in my office to cut down on some echo that I had a problem with previously. So once we get, oh, here we go. Now we're gonna start taking sun damage. Let's back up and watch, and we'll just kind of watch our ship fall apart. Oh man, that's cool. I didn't know that happened. Like the same effect as a black hole. Oh, okay. There it went. It kicked us out, so I guess that's it for the ship. Let's tab G. Are we taking health damage yet? Our ship is taking some crazy damage. I did expected that we would die as an astronaut as well, but yeah, it doesn't seem like that's actually happening. My health is fine. Wonder how close I can get to the sun. We're in the same sector. What was that? Oh yeah. Oh man, this ship is toast. Interesting though that my ship is burning to smithereens. Burning to smithereens? Yeah, close enough. And we as an astronaut, like I'm not even wearing a space helmet, and I seem to be perfectly fine. So, what a bizarre turn of events. Oh, what missile's going off? What is that? Oh, there's a pirate? Okay, well, it'll come over and finish me off. So, we're having connection problems. I assume that has to do with the sun damage, but anyway, I'm gonna wait around for this Izanth to get his way over here, and we'll see you at the salty shipyard so we can work on our project for today. Okay, let's hit the lights. Alright, here we are, back at the salty shipyard. Yeah, I got some things. Okay, so hopefully this audio isn't too jarring for you guys. I know I've been messing with it all week and trying to find some settings that I like. I got a couple of new audio programs, and yeah, I've really been working on making my audio sound good. Okay, anyway, I have a question for you guys. Have you ever done something and then immediately, as soon as you did it, were like, oh geez, that was a terrible idea? Because I did something, I thought it was going to be a great idea, and then as soon as I started doing it, it became a terrible idea terribly fast. So my plan for this segment was to spawn in my bed, or like make it seem like I did, because in the last clip we had just died, right? Well, it's been like 4 days actually. So I was going to fill up the cargo pod with our heathen hammer here from fighting pirates, and so I started doing that. I fought a bunch of pirates, and for whatever reason I couldn't get the cargo to transfer from the ship into the cargo pod. I know I've got it hooked up correctly, but that's neither here nor there. As you can see, we are heavily damaged. Somehow, and I don't know how this is, somehow we fought pirates all the way from this pirate station Ada, which is where I go to fight pirates, into the influence of the sun, and started taking sun damage. So that's 2 of my biggest ships this episode that we have destroyed with sun damage. I'm pretty mad about it, honestly. I was okay with it at first. I was like, whatever, the crossbones, I mean, that sucks that we never got to use it, but sun damage is part of the game, so that's cool. No, how did this even happen? I ended up like 8 sectors away from where I was, taking sun damage. And so now this ship is wrecked too. I barely got to use it. I didn't even get it completely finished. When I finished last episode, we were still trying to put pieces on it. It turns out that some of the pieces weren't even the right pieces. Like, I was missing 3 anti-missile turrets and a combat turret, an assault turret. They were just nowhere to be found. They didn't exist anymore. So it was really crazy. I have no idea what was going on there. But yeah, so we don't have nearly as much loot as I anticipated having in our cargo pod here. But I figured we'd go ahead and at least take what we do have over to the hub pub, and we'll just go ahead and deposit that loot anyway. We'll take this beat up junky piece of garbage ship. It doesn't even work properly. We probably should reboot it, honestly. Yeah, so I guess we'll take this back to the hub pub, and so that we can unload our loot. Oh no, what happened? I got stuck. Am I stuck on something? Oh, I am. Okay, that was my fault. But we can take our loot this way. Oh, you know what? I need the forklift. I almost left it behind. But yeah, we'll take our loot to the hub pub and leave it there. And I do have an idea for our next big project we're going to start on. Don't you guys think that I don't? I'm pretty frustrated over the sun damage thing, and we're going to do something about it pretty soon. I'm not going to say exactly what we're going to do until the very end of the episode, so make sure you stay tuned. Alright, so I've got the pod ejected. We're kind of like free floating in space here, and I had planned on snatching one of the pods from the hub pub, so that I at least have a repaired pod to take back with me. That pod only has slight amounts of damage, but we'll grab one of these pods. I don't have a way to automatically undock it from the hub pub yet. That's definitely something we're going to have to think about in the future. I'm drifting. It doesn't matter. I'll stop eventually. So let's grab in this. Let's put a docker on the bar. On bar 2, that's why. And undock. It doesn't matter which docker we're on. So just so long as we're on, so long as we're not docked to the hub pub anymore. We'll just get this pod out of the way. That's probably far enough. And then we'll use the forklift. Gosh, these are so slow. I guess that's why we have a forklift. And we'll just use the forklift to dock the other pod onto the actual hub pub. There is a forklift attached to the hub pub as well, so that's nice. Oh look, I had a free space. Maybe I should put it there instead. Yeah, that's what I'll do. And then we just won't take a pod back with us. We have plenty of pods at the Salty Shipyard, so there's no reason to actually take one back to there with us. We'll just leave it here. Alright, now can we grab this thing? Not in this view mode, we can't. We are going to have to be in the camera, I think, to be able to line it up properly. There we go. Alright, now we got it. Nice. Nice. Easy, easy. Smooth sailing. Alright, so now we've got to... are there docking points here yet? No. Okay, so I will have to manually dock the pod to the hub pub, and that's okay. Let's go ahead and release it. And then we'll hop out of our forklift and dock the pod. And we also are going to need to set this cargo pod as our... Oh shoot, all the items are still in the ship. I completely forgot. That's okay. We'll go ahead and let's do this anyway. Let's dock the pod to the Salty Shipyard. Or the hub pub. Which station are we at? I've got too many. We want the one on the top, that one. And so let's see, it's gonna hit... We want to hit right about there. Yes. Nailed it. Got it. And we'll dock that one back, but I'll do that in a minute. I guess what we'll do is set the cargo of the actual ship to our personal cargo so that we can unload it all into the hub pub's shop. And then, because that was the plan, is just to fill up the hub pub. Now we don't have a ton of loot, so yeah, use this personal cargo. I only managed to get about 16% full, so but there are some useful things here, I guess. Like, who's ever gonna need 243 salvage computers? But me, if I keep this up, destroying my ships like this, I guess. Oh, Lenscap, what have you done? Okay, here's our shop module for the hub pub. Let's go ahead and open it as our inventory. Open it as our inventory. Let's see, where's all the stuff for the shop? It's in the shop, right? So, how do you do this again? I don't remember. You have to... Aha, okay, I remember now. So you have to put your loot into a chest and then have the shop pull it out of the chest. So I basically just need to dump everything into this chest. What's the matter? What's the matter? Okay, that was weird. It's not letting me put things in this chest now? Maybe the volume of the chest is just not really very much. Weird. I don't know what that's all about. Okay, well, I'm just gonna transfer all this loot into this chest so that we can put it in the hub pub. Hey, you Star Squadron guys, if you need to buy some stuff, check the hub pub for stuff, 'cause I got stuff. Alright, so here we are, finally, at our final destination, for the video, anyway. And as you can see, I've got my mini-map turned off, because this is a very secret and secure location. We are going to build or begin our next project here, our next large-scale project, and that is a new space station. So we're going to start a new base here, far away from the reaches of any kind of solar mass or galactic police force that might hinder our illicit activities. So we're going to name the station Tortuga because it will be a pirate haven. And we're going to build some sweet stuff here. Now I'm not going to start construction on the station today. I may not even start within the next episode. But because we have a little bit of things we need to do. We've got to get some factories and whatnot up and running for sure before we can really get production ramped up on this. So I'm thinking what we're going to do next time is spawn in a new salvager, because we've never got to use our actual salvager. And maybe we'll do a little bit of mining. We haven't done any mining in a while. And then once we've got some resources, maybe we'll bring them out here to Tortuga so that we can begin construction. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you liked the video, don't forget to leave a like. And if you're really new, subscribe to my channel. I always appreciate all the new viewers. And until next time, stay tuned.